like to begin Conversation Street with the world's most incompetent TV host, James May, who filmed the entire series, and as you saw in that sting, the sting itself, and in the montage, and in Switzerland, looking, well, with long hair, looking like a roadie for Steppenwolf. And then he turned up this morning looking like a geography teacher. James, have you ever heard of the concept of continuity?
No, he had to do it. He had to make a change because he had his identity stolen.
I did, actually. That is absolutely true. I did have my identity stolen. Somebody got hold of, personal details, address and date of birth, and they've opened, 8 bank accounts with overdrafts and loans and all that stuff that I'd be liable for.
Yes, but what fascinates me about this is they had a choice. They could have been David Beckham or Brad Pitt.
Yeah, you can look around the world. Anybody, I want to be Barack Obama. Cool, powerful. No, wait a minute. I want to live in Hammersmith and have a folding bicycle so that one day I can walk out of my house and say, look at me, behold, I have become James May. And now I will organise your paper clips if you've got a pie.
Well, the good thing is, James, is we can guarantee this will never happen to you again.
Can you?
Yes, because we have come up with a new name for you.
Yeah. You are now Dingleberry Hand Pump. That is your name, your new identity.
Nobody's going to steal that because nobody's going to go into a mobile phone shop and say, I'd like to set up an account, please. My name is Dingleberry Hand Pump.
Yes.
You're completely safe. It's just that that's now your name.
I appreciate that.
That's OK. We're moving on with an apology. And it's for the lateness of the arrival of this series. Yeah. The problem is that since we were last here, all 3 of us, for one reason or another, have been in hospital. Hand Pump was in for... Well, I actually don't know why he was in, but he was. Hammond, well, we'll see why later. And then I had pneumonia. So...
this pneumonia
yes.
of yours...
Yes.
It's something that people catch from, I don't know, going out without your vest on.
That's what we're always told.
Yeah, so well, my mum used to say you'd get it if you went out with wet hair.
Yes.
Yeah, that sort of thing. And yet you somehow managed to catch pneumonia on the sun-kissed Mediterranean Isle of Mallorca.
Yes, I did. I did.
It's very odd, this, because he was out there for 5 weeks. He rang us after one and he said, I can't come home. I've literally got pneumonia.
I had.
And I looked it up. It was 100 degrees and bone dry.
And you got pneumonia?
I did catch pneumonia.
Well, after a short while, if I remember rightly, you managed to get yourself to Ibiza.
Yes, I did.
I don't remember a news headline in the papers that said Jeremy Clarkson rushed to Ibiza with pneumonia.
No, I know I wasn't rushed there. I went on a friend's boat.
Sadly, Jeremy Clarkson has been admitted to a luxury yacht with pneumonia.
This pneumonia of yours
yes.
that you suffered from,
yes.
Was it at its worst in the morning when you woke up? And then did it get better through the day, every day, towards the evening, every day?
It was pneumonia, for crying out loud. You're mocking the afflicted. OK, Hand Pump, why don't you tell the ladies and gentlemen why you were in hospital?
No, I don't like to make a fuss. Let's talk about cars. It's nothing to do with my anus. Let's just clear that up in case that stays in.
I've got some conversation.
What?
Nissan has introduced some special seats that record your sweat. OK, I've got a picture of them here. Right, they start blue, and then they go yellow where you've been sweating.
Why would you want seats that do that?
That's a very, very good question, and one
it's
that
the
I
only
asked.
question.
It is, yeah. Well, I looked into it. Apparently, they say it's because, as you can see, you can tell when you're dehydrated because you've been sweating.
I know when I'm dehydrated. It's because I feel thirsty and I need a glass of wine.
Yeah.
Well, be careful with that. You'll get pneumonia again.
That's how it starts. It's how it starts. It's how it starts. No, I know what you mean.
It's stroke applauding.
Yeah.
Hand Pump.
That is the world's first... Nissan have come up with the world's first pneumonia-sensing car seats. That's absolutely incredible.
No, I know what you mean, though. Our bodies are equipped with means of telling us that we are dehydrated without looking at the seat.
Exactly, exactly.
Like if you go for a pee and just sand comes out, it's time for some water.
So if you're one of those sort of slightly fat jogger-type people, won't you end up with, like, a yellow line where your butt crack was?
Ooh, how lovely. How very lovely.
Do you know the worst one I ever had with that? I was filming in the States, in Texas, a town called Lubbock. And I borrowed a pickup truck from this quite large gentleman who lent it. We needed it for filming. Drove it around all day, took it back up to him in the evening, and he bent over to pick something up. And as he did that, he'd got his shirt not tucked in. As he bent over, I could see he'd done his jeans up under his arse.
What?
Because he wasn't a well-off man. He'd obviously bought a pair of jeans when he was 14 and didn't fit them anymore, so he just simply... And I could see he hadn't wiped his bottom.
Oh, God! Jeremy, who steers your eyes? Why did you look there?
Because you...
Look
it
away,
was a
look away!
gigantic arse with the brown...
I don't want to see a man's claggy bottom.
I didn't either, but I spent all day squirming around
Oh,
on
I
the
see.
seats of his pickup truck. And I was wearing beige trousers.
What's all right? You can explain it to people. It's all right, it's not mine, it's somebody else's.
Exactly. I've got somebody else's skid marks on my trousers. It doesn't wash. Now, as we know, a lot of, particularly sporty cars these days, have got exhaust systems that sort of make a racket when you put your foot down or when you start them up in the morning. I had an Audi RS3 the other day. As he fired it up, and... He just like, we're only going to the shops for some milk.
Makes a big fuss.
There's a huge song and dance about it.
Well, actually, some Jags do this, don't they?
All the sporty ones do, yeah.
Yeah, they do, because they make a tremendous racket, but you don't hear it inside the Jag. You can only hear it... Basically, your neighbours are annoyed by it, but not you.
Yes, and this is exactly what I'm on about, because Ford has announced on the new Mustang, it's got something called good neighbour mode.
Ooh. Does it come around and water your plants when you're on holiday?
Tell you you've forgotten to take the cat in?
No.
Bring your post in?
No.
Invite you around if it's having a party?
No, it doesn't do any of those things. But you can program the car to start quietly between certain hours of the day. So between, say, 11 p.m. and 8 a.m., it starts quietly, OK? Because Ford's head of noises...
The what?
Well, he's probably, you know, he's American. He'll be the vice president of noises, because they always are. He's come up with a list of other annoying sounds.
Oh, where are you on it? Come on, top. Gotta be. Right at the top. Number one.
That's actually a good point. What are the most annoying noises in the world?
Oh, good conversation. I like that.
What are they? What?
Cat fighting.
Cat fighting?
Oh, no, I like that.
What?
What?
Whoa!
So who was shagging? Foxes.
No, he's right, actually. That is
Actually,
an annoying
foxes
one.
do make a lot of noise. I think
Do you
we'll
know
have-
why?
This is broadcast in America. They don't know what shagging is. We know what shagging is, that. Making love.
Getting it on.
Making little foxes for our American viewers. Yeah.
I have to be honest, mine is one of the old-fashioned ones, polystyrene. Anyone share that one?
Polystyrene doesn't make a noise. It's
It does,
inert.
it squeaks! My children bought me one of those record players, you know, you can digitise vinyl. You know the one I mean,
Oh,
you can
they
plug your
transfer
iPod
all
into
your
it. Yeah.
records into digital files.
And I can't get it out of the box because it's all covered in polystyrene. It's just sitting
Oh,
there.
no, so your kids bought you this?
Yes.
And you haven't taken it out of the box?
No.
You ungrateful bastard.
Yeah, that was like stereo.
I mean, that's your dad. And you don't really take it out of the box. Well, your secret's out of the box now, unlike your present that they bought.
Yeah. Anyway, that is the end of Conversation Street.